So the war in Iran has knocked the Epstein files out of the headlines for like a couple minutes until the First Lady brought them back with her surprise statement last week where she denied that Epstein introduced her to you-know-who and said that she has no knowledge of Epstein and Maxwell's crimes. Okay. I was responding to the man behind her who just said, I don't know. And I said, okay, well, what did you think about her speaking out like that?
What a counterproductive statement, because if her objective was to close down any rumors about her, all she did was open up the Pandora's box. Also, she was very upset that there's all of these rumors and conspiracy theories involving her and Epstein going on, but this is the same woman who was front and center and part of spreading the conspiracy on birtherism against Barack Obama.
That's right.
And, you know, the last thing I would say is, listen, she can use, if she wants to be an ally and champion to those Epstein survivors, she can. She can start by inviting them to the White House and meeting with them and listening to their stories. She can start by turning to the guy next to her, Donald Trump, and telling him to tell his DOJ to release all the files and to call his friend Mike Johnson in Congress and demand that there be accountability and public congressional hearings.
And she can testify before the House Oversight.
That part.
Because I said the same thing. If you believe there needs to be justice, it doesn't have a party line. I said this about the Clintons, and they did it. Everyone at the top, as you said, it comes from the top, needs to testify. If you have nothing to hide, go under oath and share what you can so we can uncover as much as we can.
That's right.
Yeah.
I mean, the First Lady, that can be a very powerful position. We've seen the great work that has been done by former First Ladies. She should definitely testify. There are numerous pictures of Melania Trump with Jeffrey Epstein, and there goes one right there. There are several pictures of, she must know something. And for her to say, she said that she and her attorneys are fighting back against unfound and baseless lies in regards to her connections to Epstein, then what are those baseless lies? What are those accusations? Tell us more.
Yeah.
Tell us more.
I was just going to say, from a PR perspective, I don't know what she was thinking. If the idea was you want to distance yourself from Epstein, you want the story to go away. But I do know the First Lady operates with carte blanche. She doesn't coordinate with the rest of the White House.
Clearly.
I think that she thought that this was going to help clear things up. In my viewing, it only made us want to ask more questions.
The president said he didn't even know she was making a statement.
Yeah.
I don't
Can
know
you
if I
imagine
believe
that if your husband just gives a press conference?
If my husband is the president of the United States, I don't know that I'm just going to bust through some doors and say, you know what happened to me? This is not what happened. It muddies the waters, but it does not take away from the fact that something is there. Something is there. We don't know what it is. We don't know what it has to do with. But if they would just clear up the Epstein files, we wouldn't be asking about it.
Yep.
But because of the refusal, all kinds of stuff is going to continue to go on like this. I mean, it's a no-brainer. Clear it up.
Testify.
We'll be
Release
right
the
back.
file.